In 1974, Women's Studio Workshop was founded, and we moved here in 1983, and we've been programming from this space ever since and are in the midst of expanding our facilities as well. Primarily, we work with artists. They come from all over the world to come to work in Rosendale in these studios for a month or 2 months on special projects. So an artist will come, they have an idea, and spend the better part of 2 months making a fabulous hand-printed piece that we distribute for them. Part of the reason that we're particularly good at artist books is we have a lot of facilities, and that's probably the defining feature of the workshop. We have etching, and we have letterpress printing, we have hand paper making, we grow our own fiber for making paper, we have a special art farm project, we have silkscreen printing, we have a dark room, and we have ceramics. But that's just a piece of what we do. We also have artists that are coming just to work in the studio. Someone who's making a portfolio of prints that they are preparing for an exhibition, or someone who's coming to work on fabric because they're making some kind of performance event that requires costuming. One of the things that we've started this year was to do public arts programming, and our first artist in residence for that was Pat Olesko. She works in large scale, and she worked with us for 10 weeks and produced costuming and extravaganza events that culminated in a series of work that was displayed on the rail trail. During the year, we have classes in ceramics. There's 1 or 2 classes pretty much going on all the time. Now we're getting ready for Chili Bowl Fiesta, which is the end of February. We have a young ceramic artist to work helping make chili bowls. We'll have about 900 bowls. We've been doing that for about 15 years. It's a great event. It's a lot of fun. You come in and you buy a handmade bowl, and then you fill it up with one of our chilies that's been donated and have fun. Another big program of the workshop that we've been doing for years and years, 20 plus, is working with kids from the public schools, primarily Kingston schools. Kids come for a month at a time. They work all day in the studio, so 1 whole day is in the etching studio, 1 whole day is in paper making, 1 whole day is in silkscreen. We work with a team of artists that come as teachers, and we always have visiting artists alongside them. They're going to be working for a book arts expert. She will be making an artist books alongside working with the kids. We like to say to the kids, you're working as artists with artists. So when they come into this space, we expect them to learn about the equipment, be respectful of it, know that other adult artists are coming in to work in the space as well. And, you know, they go wild. It's pretty fun. What we do, we teach. You know, we have a deep skill set in these things, but the artists bring new tricks, new ideas, different media, different kinds of materials, and we can expand more broadly even than we already have in terms of technology and capacity. We have become the largest publisher of hand-printed, limited edition artist books in the country. So an artist will come here from wherever, and they will hand-print an edition, and we will work with them to develop a structure and a binding. Can be traditional, can be non-traditional, could include plastic. We have a book that has a clay enclosure. Sometimes it's accordion, sometimes it folds out. Our goal is to help artists get to figure out how to realize their idea. That's the advantage of having all this equipment. So, you know, somebody comes with an idea, but it's skills in one studio, but really the better way to do it is in another studio. We can help them do that, making the project a little bit nicer, a little bit more finesse, a little bit easier to produce sometimes. So we made a big commitment to putting every page of every book, of artist book, online. An essential piece of our mission is to get the work of women artists out to a broader public and become part of the critical conversation. You can't do that if you have 50 books and they're in 50 private libraries. So we made a commitment early on to photograph every page of every book to a readable degree. People don't understand how unique this community is. Lots of places have beautiful mountains. Lots of places have big rivers. No place has the density of fabulous art available to everyone. We don't have to go any place to find interesting art. It's right here. And we're inviting artists all the time from all over the world who want to come here and work. There's no reason to leave home.